we're all going to die was the same we're all going to die that we had in September, the same all going to die we had in April, the same all going to die we had last January. It was the same we're all going to die in August in 2023. We're all going to die. We were definitely going to die in June 2023, and we were definitely going to die in March 2023. Do you get the picture yet? You don't remember any of those corrections. You probably remember that miserable one between March and September. But again, none of us died. Well, Elon's stock's getting hit because people don't like Elon. They're shunning his cars. Blah, blah, blah. Narrative. Reality, global M2. Oh, guess what? It's driven by liquidity. Tesla, one of the best performing stocks in the world over the last few years, decades, has been driven by liquidity. Oh, and also Tesla's driven by the business cycle. Who'd have thought that you sell less cars when the business cycle is weak, or when the business cycle gets stronger, you sell more cars? Tesla, year on year, is driven by the business cycle. I mean,
Bitcoinzilla stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now, guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoinzilla today and enjoy the new edge. Raoul Pal explores crypto's future. Will crypto recover ever again? Discover expert analysis, market trends, and investment secrets. Join us now to watch and learn about future breakthroughs.
When Elon was considered an environmentalist and anti-oil, the right-wing people would deface Teslas. I have 2 Teslas. I have a Model X Plaid with the gull-wing doors. Fucking amazing car. I've had some amazing cars in my life. That is one of the best cars I've ever owned. Maybe even the best car I've ever owned. And I've had Ferrari 355 GTSs, 911 Carrera, Turbo Cabriolets, Turbo S Cabriolets. I've had them all. That Tesla Model X Plaid is amazing. I love the minimalism and stuff. Anyway, so the right-wing people would deface the cars. And then what happened is Elon then did the whole government thing and the whole, that. And then suddenly now the left wing are defacing the cars. Are you guys fucking morons? It's a car. He's an entrepreneur. You might not like Elon, but he's pretty good at doing stuff. And it's so ridiculous that both the left and the right have always hated him at some point. And people are like, well, Tesla's stock. I mean, we saw the Tim Waltz thing today. It's embarrassing.
Robert Kiyosaki, the influential author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, sees Bitcoin as the biggest opportunity in history, cautioning that many will miss out because of the fear of making mistakes, FOMM. According to him, this group will likely wait until Bitcoin surpasses $200,000, only to dismiss it as too expensive. Kiyosaki highlights how even highly educated skeptics struggle to see potential, urging individuals to learn from both Bitcoin supporters and critics. He believes that embracing mistakes leads to financial growth, comparing it to a baby learning to walk by falling first. Kiyosaki has repeatedly challenged conservative mindsets, urging people to adopt new perspectives. He also expects Bitcoin to possibly reach $250,000 within the year, reflecting his optimistic stance on its future. While controversy follows him, supporters value his message of financial education, bold predictions, and the importance of investing without succumbing to fear. His fearless approach resonates with many.
Well, Elon's stock's getting hit because people don't like Elon. They're shunning his cars. Blah, blah, blah. Narrative. Reality, global M2. Oh, guess what? It's driven by liquidity. Tesla, one of the best performing stocks in the world over the last few years, decades, has been driven by liquidity. But it's also driven by a number of other factors. But liquidity's bottomed, so Tesla's probably bottoming. Oh, and also Tesla's driven by the business cycle. Who'd have thought that you sell less cars when the business cycle is weak, or when the business cycle gets stronger, you sell more cars? Tesla, year on year, is driven by the business cycle. I mean, God, people, over-analysis of stuff. And guess what? Retail sales, new car dealers, ISM, correlated. So as ISM picks up, people sell more cars. As the ISM picks up, the business cycle is stronger. People have more earnings, they buy more cars. Right now, we're not in the car buying cycle. But going forwards, our leading indicator says that the ISM is going up, and therefore, if the ISM is going up and we go back here, car sales are going to be growing at like 20% a year. But we're not there yet. Car sales are currently growing at 0% a year or just above, and they'll be going at about 20% a year. So what you've got is a discounted pricing mechanism based on the liquidity that gives you a once-in-a-business cycle opportunity to accumulate Tesla if you like that. Tesla, like all of these tech stocks, is in the log regression channel. It is one standard deviation oversold. It is likely to get to one standard deviation overbought and maybe 2 standard deviations overbought if the market's feeling frothy. Where does that get to? I don't know, but definitely north of 1,000. Feels like a 5x to me. That's not financial advice, but I'm just trying to show you that the business cycle trumps all. Things like the macro investing tool within Real Vision Plus is all of this stuff. This is what Julian Bittel and myself try and do for you, is to stop the fucking bullshit, the narrative arc, and it's to give you the actual tools to understand. That's what Real Vision Pro gives you, and you get to ask us those questions, whether it's myself, Julian, Andreas Steno, who's also part of Pro, or Jamie Coots in Real Vision Crypto, Pro Crypto. We're there to answer your questions and help you. Yes, I do this and answer some questions on the platform, but it's not the level that we do there. Real Vision Plus, that gives you these charts. It's like a life hack. It stops you being so stressed. The average response to Julian putting these things out every week is, thank you. I can just zoom out and realize that everything's going to be okay. At some point, it won't be okay, and we will tell you that too. We're not perma bulls. We're business cycle analysts. We understand liquidity better than anybody else. We understand the business cycle. We understand how these things come together. Does not make us infallible, but we get the odds pretty much in our favor.
Bitcoin, BTC, is capturing investor attention after reclaiming its 20-day EMA at $85,515 and rising 3.57% to $87,339.80 in the past 24 hours, according to CoinMarketCap. This nearly 4% jump followed Tokyo-based Metaplanet, purchasing 150 BTC, bringing its total holdings to 3,350 BTC worth roughly $292 million. In a high-profile move, Metaplanet named Eric Trump, son of President Donald Trump, to its strategic advisory board, boosting Bitcoin's institutional credibility. Despite this excitement, some analysts are concerned about declining transfer volume. Data from Ali Martinez shows Bitcoin's volume dropping from $87 billion to $42 billion, raising liquidity concerns. Martinez highlights crucial support between $82,590 and $85,150, where 1.16 million investors bought 625,000 BTC. Resistance looms between $95,400 and $97,970, where 1.77 million investors hold 1.44 million BTC. Still, many supporters see the broader uptrend as intact. Macro factors also support a potential rebound. President Trump's indication of a more flexible approach to upcoming reciprocal tariffs has improved market sentiment, and the Federal Reserve's move to overlook short-term inflation concerns encourages risk-on investments. Marcus Thielen of 10x Research observes that Bitcoin appears to be forming a solid bottom in response to these developments. Technical indicators offer additional clues. Bollinger Bands show upper resistance near $90,250, with lower support around $78,823. A push above $84,536 could strengthen the bullish case, while a drop below it might signal further downside. The relative strength index stands at 51.96, suggesting neutral momentum. A rise above 55 could spark greater optimism, potentially propelling Bitcoin closer to $90,000. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Seller. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.